Hey everyone, welcome back to another Bio in a Bottle topic review video. I'm Ruben, and today we're going to go over our first two topics of Unit 2, which are topics 2.1 and 2.2 regarding cell structure. This is a cell. Like our human body, there are parts within a cell that are in charge of specific functions that are carried out in order for the cell to thrive. These parts are called organelles. There are many different organelles, and in this video, we're going to go over a brief overview of what each organelle does within a cell. We can begin with our first organelle, ribosomes, which are not membrane bound. Within a cell, there are many ribosomes that are either found free-floating within a cell or attached to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. They are found in both eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. Ribosomes are made of rRNA and ribosomal proteins. The function of ribosomes is to create protein within a cell through the process of protein synthesis, in which an amino acid polypeptide is created when an mRNA sequence is read by the ribosome. Next on the list is the endoplasmic reticulum. They are both a rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, in which the rough endoplasmic reticulum has ribosomes attached to it, while the smooth one does not. The endoplasmic reticulum is only found within eukaryotic cells. The endoplasmic reticulum is involved in transportation of materials throughout the cell. The rough ER is also involved in the production of proteins through the ribosomes attached to it. These proteins that are produced in the rough ER will either be transported to the Golgi apparatus, also known as the Golgi complex, or packaged within vesicles and sent out of the cell. The smooth ER, on the other hand, is involved in the production of lipids, which are essential to the cell. The smooth ER is also involved in transport, in which it will send lipids to other part of the cell or out of the cell using vesicles. It is also involved in the process of detoxification, which is the removal of materials that are harmful for the cell. The next organelle is the Golgi complex. The Golgi complex is membrane-bound and found within eukaryotic cells. It is made up of flat membrane sacs. The Golgi complex receives vesicles from the rough ER, and within the Golgi complex, proteins and lipids are modified, packaged, and transported to other areas within the cell or sent out of the cell. Next is lysosomes, which are membrane-bound vesicles that transport hydrolytic enzymes throughout the cell. These enzymes that are created within the endoplasmic reticulum are moved to the Golgi apparatus and put into lysosomes. The hydrolytic enzymes are involved in the digestion of macromolecules and are responsible for some actions, such as the destruction and recycling of some old organelles, and is even involved in programmed cell death, also known as apoptosis. The next component is a vacuole, in which are sacs that store and release waste, water, and other materials. They are found in eukaryotic cells. Vacuoles are larger within a plant cell and have specific functions within a plant cell, such as the regulation of turgor pressure, which pushes the plasma membrane against the cell wall within a plant cell. Next is the chloroplast, which has a double membrane and are found within plant cells. Their function is to provide energy for the plant cell through the process of photosynthesis. There are several components within a chloroplast. Within the chloroplast, there is a fluid surrounding the other components that is called the stroma, in which the carbon fixation cycle occurs. Surrounded by the stroma, there are disc-shaped components called thylakoids, which are organized in stacks called grana. The multiple stacks of grana are interconnected. The grana is where the light-dependent reactions will take place, which is a part of photosynthesis. If you are confused what these cycles are, they will be explained further in depth in Unit 3. The final organelle we will be discussing today is the mitochondria. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Thanks for watching, and the mitochondria is essentially where the cell gets its energy from in order to complete certain functions. The mitochondria have a double membrane, in which the inner membrane is folded, and these folds are called cristae. You might be wondering why it's folded, and it is folded in order to increase the surface area, which has a positive impact on ATP production, which is the energy used within the cell. Electron transport and ATP synthesis will take place on the inner membrane, Within the mitochondria, there is the mitochondrial matrix, in which the Krebs cycle takes place within cellular respiration. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like this video and subscribe for more AP Biology content.